Now this is topical, as Terry mentioned, panthers and pumas, and Terry said, wonder why this is so important. Well, the reason is there's so many of them around. They're everywhere. There's an endemic lot of these things out there. That's a panther, in case anyone knows roughly. There's pumas seen as well, but panther's the main one. And that is a pussycat. There is some difference between the two. They're seen all over the place. There's quite a lot of occurrences. This is the Grampians puma story. This is a display that's up at Hall's Gap, I think, somewhere in the Grampians anyway. They see pumas up there regularly for some reason or other. They're seen quite frequently. In the Skeptics magazine that's just out, there's this picture up here. That's one that was in the Hunter Valley. Now have a look at the size of that thing hanging up there. It wasn't a panther after DNA, it was pussycat. Now it's hard to imagine that a cat would be that size. Here's other photographs, whether they're real or not I don't know, doctored up, but there are other photographs that have been taken in the bush of these alleged panthers, and you've heard the stories about why they're supposedly there as part of the mythology. There's a lot of them. In fact, in Australia there are millions of the things. I walk in the bush pretty much every day of the week, and I see them almost every day of the week. So most days I would see cats. There are millions and millions and millions. Imagine the ecological damage they're doing. They came in, I think, very early in the piece, I think in the 1820s or 30s, and they've just gone nuts. And there's other feral things in that show as well. There's plenty of cats around. Now, I can attest to these things that they just because I've actually seen one. Panther, that is. Well, I thought it was a panther. Walking along the track one morning, one of these cats, and you can see how large they are there, walked in front of me, and straight away I thought, yeah, very large cat. Gee, is that really a panther or not? And I looked at the thing, and the person who was walking with me saw the same thing. In fact, he's quite a believer in panther. He said, there's another one, there's another one, there's another one. It was clearly a cat, but it was huge. It was the size of a large dog. And the interesting thing about it is when the subject comes up, you talk to people about it. In my own mind, and I'm trying to be quite rational about this, every time I picture myself there and I see this cat there, the thing's getting bigger. and I can see why after a few drinks, a bit of imagination, after you've recounted the story quite a few times, that I can find myself falling into the same trap as other people see, because I tell you, a lot of people see these cats. I would hear probably 2 or 3 sightings a month of panthers just in our area. But they're pussycats.